Summer is just around the corner, and that means nothing but activities with the family. To help us find some activities, we have Stefan from the Freeport, Illinois Tourist Center. Stefan?
If you haven't made plans for this summer yet, the hottest club to go in Freeport is the Rache, known for its dirty floors, friendly crowd, and the human slip and slide.
A human slip and slide?
Yeah, it's where the tarp of a slip and slide is replaced with 200 little people covered in egg whites.
Okay. Where can somebody find this club?
Well, the party starts in the Pecatonica River, where guests can hop onto a party canoe, and they row themselves upstream to the creek that's near the Club Rocher. And the club is in an old Kmart basement, and where partygoers can dance to the sound of breaking glass, rowing engines, and the sound of a garbage truck backing up.
Okay, well, thank you, Stefan. I know what I'm doing this summer. Now off to weather with Rudolph Sandstorm. This weathercast was brought to you by Mr. Pibb Extra. Taste the flavor. Goes great with hot dogs and an American dream.
Today on Earth, there was weather. There was 100% chance of sun. It was behind clouds. But there was sun. In the Middle East, there was massive, massive flooding. More on that by our field reporter, Brian Fantana. Oh, sorry. Our field reporter, Buck Nasty, Brian Fantana, is sick this week. Earlier in California, it was raining cats and dogs. It was horrific. An 80-year-old woman got taken out by a German Shepherd. She's in the hospital. 3 dead, 4 wounded. In the east, there is another hurricane coming. It is Hurricane Sandy 2. Apparently, people are not smart enough to think of another hurricane, so all it is Sandy Rivers 2, Sandy Koufax. That's all there is really for weather, seeing as how, it's weather. It doesn't really change much. So,
Rudolph Sandstorm with the weather.
1337 News.
Drink Mr. Pibb Extra. The American dream.
Greetings! Good day! I am Winston Rasputin here at 1337 News. And here are the sports. Today, there was a fatal penny farthing crash at the intersection of Main and A Market Street. In other related news, the first racquetball game was played on top of a carrier ship between the Mudville Daguerreotypes and the Abington Victorians. 'Twas a fair match.
Who won?
The Mudville Daguerreotypes.
This broadcast was brought to you by the American Telephone and Telegraph Association, providing you with public telephone services since 1841. Thank you.
Finally, in the Nubian region, the first croquet game was organized by Sir Angus Farthington, and it was an excellent day. 'Tis all for sports. I'm reporting. Goodbye.
Recent floods in the Middle East region have dramatically increased vandalism, terrorism, and rioting. Right now, we have Taliban officials tipping buses, burning cars, and starting fires in the streets because the floods have wiped out their agricultural resources and much unrest follows. We'll go down now to see what's happening more specifically with 1337 News as your only source. As you see here, the fires are escalating dramatically. Most of the streets are covered in broken glass. Fires are almost everywhere, despite the wet landscape. They find what they can to burn. Right now they're burning documents from the government officials.
Good evening, America. Mutated crickets. Not a very well-known problem here, except for this family. As you can see behind me, an average American backyard. Nay, an infested backyard. Mutated crickets. Not many people know of the problem, but the problem is quite severe. If you're bit by one, you become a socialist and a hippie. And also a hippie socialist. Not things you want to be. Luckily, there is a way to solve this horrible mutant cricket problem. Vote for Herman Cain.
Good show! Good show! Shut the box! Crafted from the finest craftsmen in the Welsh district. Shut the box. If you want to shut something, the box.
Local philanthropist and hero
Warren Pit Viper.
has stopped the invasion of the Kradakahog in Canada. He challenged their leaders, the Grand Master Kradakahog Elite Serpent, to an arm wrestling match. He arm wrestled it so hard that its elbow gave out, giving off an atomic blast. This was so powerful, it could be heard in all 2 cities people know in Canada. Thank you, and good night. This newscast was brought to you by Water. Drink up.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We're recording. I can stop recording.
Please stop, please. What is going on? Stop.
Vote for Nixon.
And let's put this kind of so I look into the camera, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's not.
You see, they're mad because all of a sudden they're getting all this rain and it's flooding.
Change much. So this is
I know.